Good afternoon, January the 14th, 2013. I hope you're having a great early 2013. I will tell you, if you are listening to this outside of Los Angeles, it is freezing. It is cold in Los Angeles. It's colder here than it is in Chicago in January. This doesn't make any sense. I mean, you know, maybe other times of the year, but in January, Chicago is supposed to be colder than Los Angeles. So in any event, we will persist and abide through this cold and try to get on with it. Today I want to do a quick talk. It's going to be a very brief talk. It's about something called the Statute of Limitations. Many of you who are listening to this already know about this, but the Statute of Limitations is a very, very important concept in the law that everyone really does need to know about. Basically, a plaintiff, a person bringing an action, has a limited amount of time to file the action after an accident or an injury or some kind of breach occurs. In personal injury cases, in most cases, there are exceptions, but in most cases it's 2 years after the accident or after the injury occurs. So you have to basically be on the ball. I mean, don't have a personal injury action and then wake up 1 year, 11 months, and 28 days after it happened and say, oh gee, I should go visit a lawyer. Really, the statute of limitations is one of the big reasons that you need to see a lawyer early in the process. You really need to, if you think you have a personal injury case, or you suspect you might, or a family member, a friend, a loved one, really, you need to see a lawyer earlier rather than later, because the lawyer will be able to tell you when the statute of limitations is and when you need to jump on it. There are different statute of limitations for different types of cases. If a case is involving a minor, there's a different statute of limitations. A medical malpractice case is a different statute of limitations. If a soldier is sent overseas, the statute of limitations does not run, or the clock does not tick during the amount of time that he's in active duty military service. A lemon law case has a different statute of limitations than a personal injury claim. A credit damage case has its own statute of limitations. The only point here is that, you know, you as a non-lawyer, I presume that most non-lawyers are watching this tape right now, you probably don't have time to study up and keep an eye on the different statutes of limitations that may affect your claims. I do, and lawyers like me do. And if you have any kind of claim of the types that we matter, or any type, don't sit on it, don't wait on it, don't let 6 months, a year, 18 months go by and then suddenly decide to do something about it. You may have lost all or part of the claim. You may have. And once you blow the statute of limitations, once you pass the statute of limitations, you can't bring the case back. If you lose on statute of limitations, you lose altogether. You may have the best case in the world with really serious injuries that would be worth a lot of money if you filed it on time, but if you go past the statute of limitations, you lose. You lose your right to pursue the action. So you need to pay attention to it, and the easiest way to pay attention to it is to contact an attorney. And if you out there have any type of claim for personal injury, for lemon law type cases, for credit damage and wrongful debt collection type cases, please contact us. We do not mind. Send an email, and we do not mind telling you what we think the statute of limitations is, so at least you'll have a guideline or a guidepost as to when you need to file your complaint. But you need to pay attention to the statute of limitations in these cases. In any event, have a great 2013, and you will hear from me again soon. Take care.